said, I put it all in his hands. Come on, put those hands on it. Come on, let's sing it real good. Come on. All in his hands. Yeah. All in his hands. My Lord. All of my burdens. Problems. Without any question. Come on. I like that. Come on. In his hands. Woo! That's it. Come on, say this. In his hands. You got it. Now come on, let's sing it real good right here. Come on. Y'all sound real good. All in his hands. All of my burdens, problems, without any question. His hands. Come on, this is my favorite part. Whatever the problem, I know that he can solve it. Yes, sir.
All right, all right, all right. We're putting it all in his hands. We are putting it all in his hands. We want to welcome you to a special edition of SALTT Live, and we are on with those all the way from Tyler, Texas. We're getting ready for bringing for a wonderful community event there in Tyler. It's called Bringing Unity to the Community. Bringing unity to the community. And it is a weekend event right there in Tyler this weekend. It's Friday night and Saturday all day long. And I'm telling you, they have a lot of things planned for us, for the family, for the church. It doesn't matter what you do. They have something just for you. And so I want to introduce to some and present to others two of these ministers that have been working tirelessly to make sure we have a wonderful weekend. One is Minister Mans and the other one is Minister Spears. We want to welcome you guys to SALTT Radio. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing great.
Blessed to be here.
Awesome. We are excited to have you with us. And I want one of you just to jump on and tell us about this wonderful, wonderful community event that has been planned. You guys have been working for months, making sure that we have the best of everything. And it's so much going on that we need more than one person to tell it, because y'all have this weekend power packed. So we want to start with Minister Mans.
Yes, thank you. Bringing Unity Community came into being during the time the riots started to die down, but there was not enough positivity being broadcasted. There's so much negative tells like, okay, people got tired of even watching news, watching television, or even social media. So I'm like, okay, so what are we doing as a church? So the concept came into mind where the best representation of unity is in the church would be a choir. All cultures, all races, all denominations coming together, praising God for using the same purpose as just to praising God.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, Minister Spears, what would you like to add?
Absolutely. When Minister Mann first allowed me and Christina to share into this vision, we were excited. Having served in ministry for over 10 years myself, and my beautiful wife has served a lot longer than I, and having been through a lot of different leaders, we understand that there is a need for there to be a direct connection between the church and the community. We've seen this during COVID times. We've seen this in outreach ministry, people deciding to, your own ministry, you give away to people who are less fortunate. And it's just an idea that there's nothing that we can't face if we're united on that front.
Awesome. I absolutely love it. And we do have some people that are on with us. I want to shout out Apostle Gennaro Fleming, who I'm going to send a link to so he can jump on with us. He's going to be one of the speakers for Friday night. So we definitely want to get him on here with us. And then we have Miss Tamika Lewis, who is on watching as well. So Friday night, I'm going to go ahead and put the put the flyer up, but can someone tell us what will we expect on Friday night?
So Friday night, going back to old. Well, I ain't gonna say oh yeah, I'm old, so it's an old school concept. Friday night is basically going back to old, what I call an old preacher rally. You know, where in the Baptist and Church of God in Christ, they would have 3 to 4 or 5 young ministers would come and preach for maybe about 10 minutes, maybe 15. So we're going. This is the idea of just bringing this back, and they're just having five them speakers preaching for 15 minutes on the subject unity, and that's basically kicking this event off.
Awesome, awesome. And you want to talk about those speakers? We have um so we have, I don't want to say anybody's name. You have Mr. Teague, Mr. Jeremy Teague.
Yes, Jeremy Teague. He is out of Corsicana, Texas. I reached out to him, and he was like very interested, very excited about coming. So like I said, this will be my first time hearing him as well. But he was a recommendation to from one of the members from the Gates Community Church out of Athens. So I'm definitely excited to hear him.
Awesome. And then we have Miss Latoya Harris.
Christina, I'll let you talk about her.
Thanks, Joe. Pastor Harris is our pastor at the Kingdom Ministry. Woo, woo. And she is, of course, a powerhouse all alone. No words really could describe the ministry that she brings, the outpour that she brings to the community, the humility that she has as a pastor, and being able to touch her if you need her or to access her. So she alone is a powerhouse, and we're excited again for Friday night along with you.
Oh, to God be the glory. To God be the glory. We have you say Marquise? How do you pronounce his name? Mr. Taylor, Minister Taylor.
Pastor Marquise Taylor.
Okay.
And he's was in Lufkin, but he's moved to the Dallas area. He is a ball of atomic energy. That's the best way to actually describe him. Very powerful young man of God.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And
And
then
then
we have
we dare not pass
I was
over.
getting I was getting ready to say Apostle Gennaro Fleming.
I love your humility. But being in ministry this long, I have had the privilege of being able to call not only Apostle Gennaro Flemings, but Pastor Ellen Favors, leaders who have guided me to a place that I not only became so comfortable in what it is that I was doing for God, but they even gave me grace and gave me to Kingdom Church to do the work that we had to do there in Tyler, Texas.
Absolutely.
So when we talk about leaders who understand God and kingdom business, there's nobody else that I would rather be able to call on in a time of need. A phenomenal way of exegeting and eisegeting the text. They'll leave you blown away. So we're excited to have both of y'all coming to Tyler, Texas. We really are.
We're excited to come to Tyler. We're expecting God to do some phenomenal things
Yeah.
there. So Friday night is a preacher rally. And then Saturday, what is going on Saturday?
Okay, Saturday. Saturday is the hot spot. Saturday, I'm excited. We're having an old school workshop. If anybody's familiar with GMWA, Gospel Music Workshop of America, if you're familiar with music workshops, this is what we're having coming up this Saturday. Now, to make it a little different, we are having classes. We're having 3 classes. Those fees are for $35. $35 cover a class concerning on basically marketing. Then we have an actual discussion panel on what is radio ready, especially for artists who are actually in the ministry. And then we'll actually have a vocal class with none other the Prince of Choirs, Patrick Riddick. Then from there we'll break for lunch. We'll come back, and at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, we'll have a workshop choir rehearsal. Now, the workshop choir rehearsal is free to everybody. There's no fee for that. It is free to everybody. So Therefore, if you want to be a part of the workshop choir and get a full experience with Pastor Riddick, you definitely want to be a part of it. Then at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is the concert. The concert is free to the public, but if you want a VIP experience, the ticket is $40. The ticket is $40 for a VIP, but yet it is free to the public.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So Saturday is power packed. And I know that for those morning sessions, we will be on site, on location with you guys, giving people a glimpse of what they can come and, hey, just jump in with us, and shooting some of those things out on social media. So we're excited to be a part of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful move. What are you expecting? Well, I want, before we go into that, I want to give Dr. Fleming, he is on, and I know he's excited about this weekend as well. Dr. Fleming, how would you like to share? What would you like to share about this weekend?
Listen, I thank you for putting me in, Coach. Uh, I am a byway product of the Tyler community. Anyone that knows me knows I am a strong advocate for Texas College, which is my heart and my home, where I literally gained most of my undergraduate experience. And to see Tyler coming together to not only promote Christ, but to bring the unity that has been essential to not, and I got to go there, but essential to the Black community, especially, to bring something back to the community that says, listen, we're here, we're investing, we're wanting to support you. And especially to have the church family to bring that unity back speaks volumes. And so I am completely excited about what God is doing through Minister Manns and this initiative. And I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I want to just go back to Saturday and the whole weekend. What is it that you want us, those that are participating, those that come, what is it that you want us to leave with? What are you expecting God to do? And the pastors, I know, let's give the pastors a shout out, and the church name and all of those good things. Let's shout those out, please.
Joshua.
Absolutely. So we are spearheaded by the phenomenal Latoya Harris and the very, very ferocious and hilarious Darius Harris. We're at the Kingdom Church, which is 1818 North Confederate Street in Tyler, Texas. And man, I think the overall idea is that whether you're a part of another church community, or whether you're just coming in because you saw it by the highways and the byways, maybe you saw it on social media. The idea is for you to come and be a part of an experience that allows you to understand that you don't have to belong to the church to feel accepted. It's a very simple concept that we're preaching to people, where we allow them to come in, be themselves. And I mean, on top of the workshops and the classes, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm sure Minister Mann can elaborate more once I'm done, we have a specific sponsor that he's linked up with to make this such a successful unity in the community, that they're giving away not one, but two distribution deals. So it's the idea of, if you're in this space and you're looking to make music for God, or you're just making music, period. We're not even sheltering it to the ministry that we cater to. It's just the idea that if you want to be a part of it, if you want to sign up for the class just to be in the raffle, we understand that. But God is going to bless you while you're there. There's spots for other vendors as well. We're just looking to have a good time in the Lord. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it sounds like it is. It sounds like it is. And I'm looking forward to an outpour of his spirit. Sounds like it's an unusual outpour. It's one of those unexpected outpours. Like today, it just started storming and hail and just out of nowhere. I'm just believing that the Lord is just going to pour out on his people, and that he's just going to hit you when you least expect it. When you walk in the door,
Absolutely.
you just going to get hit. When you sit down in your seat, you're going to get hit. When you're going around at a gaming session, you might just get hit by the Holy Ghost. I just
Come
believe
on.
that God is going to meet you wherever you go, whatever time you get there, you'll be right on time.
Don't start nothing. Now you see Apostle getting happy. My God.
The
So,
one thing that I would like to speak on, I apologize, is that also on that Saturday, beginning that morning, because we are still also promoting the gaming side as well. We will be doing the gaming competition. Minister Mans, he's
Talk
absolutely.
about
elaborating.
it, sir, because I'm entering.
Well, the whole purpose was we're still waiting to hear back from a sponsor. The whole purpose is getting the whole community involved. There's a lot of people who game, or there's a lot of people who don't even go to church. Not say that they ain't Christians, but there are some who don't go to church. But the most unheard of thing you've never heard of is gaming and the church coming together just to bring people together. Different backgrounds, different mindsets. So the way we're working it is $2,500 was it's based the main is what we're trying to raise for this. This would cover a professional group that actually works for Six Flags in San Antonio, who has what you call an esports. If you're not familiar with esports is professional video gaming. Every youth or any gamer knows what esports is. Now, $1,000 would actually cover for them to come. They're bringing the consoles. They're going to be running the tournament. They'll bring the games. Then the $1,500, well, those are three cash prizes places. You have several places, so we have three chances to make some money and win some money. And I know in East Texas you have a very huge community, which is the Smash Brothers community. If you're familiar with Mario Brothers and all them, you'll definitely know what Mario Smash Brothers are about. So that's a huge community. So I'm expecting that, and we are excited, but we're working for that sponsorship in order for this to happen. So if you'd like to be a sponsor, please reach out. DM me. My name is Joe Mann. You can find me on Facebook, or you can actually text me 903-220-8372. We're looking for that sponsor. We're trying. None of this money goes to nobody but to those who are working at this event. Doesn't go to me, doesn't go to our church. We're about community, and our community is about bringing community together. All cultures, Hispanic, Caucasian, African American, Chinese, Hispanic. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I know that my son is a huge gamer, and so if he didn't have to work, he would be down there trying to win that money. And see, while you playing the game, you're gonna get saved. It's gonna be somebody in the middle of a game. Just the Holy Ghost gonna come in, and salvation is gonna
You
hit your
better
house.
say it.
I'm ex- yes, I'm
Listen, because we're
extremely
gonna
excited
throw some
about that.
all on them consoles. And no more.
But
Hey, Shonda.
there was something that we forgot to mention. Um, the imperativeness of those who may be watching, those who we're going to share this with after we go ahead and wrap up. It's very, 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 very important that you understand how much impact you could have on this just by simply being a sponsor. You may be tied up at work, you may have another prior engagement. We understand these things, but the money that you would be sending would not only help to make this extravagant for those who are coming in from the community to be a part. Saturday, we're also wanting to bless either a family in need or a veteran in need. It's very, very crucial that we understand we're not doing anything for self. We're trying to uplift the community. So by that way, that's where the idea that Minister Mann decided that he wanted to give away to a family in need or a veteran. So if y'all got time, if you have a dollar, everything helps.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So we're going to have our final words by Minister Mans. If you don't mind, just give us your final words, any information that we may need to have, and then we're going to close out. And of course, we're going to see you Friday night right there in Tyler, Texas.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Pastor Favors. Like I said, I'm excited. Like I said, the whole thing is about bringing all cultures, all denominations together. The actual idea of seeing God's people together, praising God. An old sage used to tell me had a definition of unity. Unity is a place of a consistent commitment to purpose, and our purpose is praising God as a people of God through song. Now, bringing in all the other aspects, the gaming, the giving, which is our theme is music, gaming, and giving. That is the whole purpose. We're not leaving nobody out. We're here to show, hey, we have love for you, regardless. I don't care if you're not a Christian. We love you. We want to be a part of you. We want you to be a part with us. We're not going to shove Jesus down your throat, but we will show you the love of God and who we are, not what society's pushing out there, who we are. And we want to say, hey, we can have fun too. We can game. My brother Joshua, we gonna play. The next part of that is the $35 for the classes will also put you in a raffle where you will actually have a chance to win 2 distribution deals from a company called Embark Distributions. So they are very huge. They have a huge network. So you definitely do not want to miss that. Our special guest also, Quentin Simon from out of Houston, Texas. My cousin, DeVaris Crowder from out of Dallas, Texas. Love him. He'll be a praise and worship leader for that evening. And then Tyler's own Reciprocity. If you love good quartet music or quartet style music, you definitely don't want to miss them. You definitely don't want to miss them. And again, come on out. It's all this is our 3rd year. We've gotten a special recognition from the city of Longview. I mean, city of Tyler twice. So we're expecting great things this year.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to join in with us on tonight. And we will keep this event covered in prayer. And Lord, say the same. We will see you Friday and Saturday right there in Tyler, Texas. And so I'm going to put this back up in terms of the address. So as those are watching this video, you'll know where to go. Again, the address is listed right here on the flyer for you. And so meet us there in Tyler, Texas. I'm going to put the other one up as well. This is for Friday night. You can meet us Friday night for the Preacher Bowl. If you can't make it Friday night, you can meet us on Saturday. God bless you. And thank you so much for tuning in to a special edition of SALTT Live.